A generation, by one of its definitions, is a form, type, class, etc. of objects existing at the same time and having many similarities or developed from a common model or ancestor. For generations, the Honda Civic has been loved by individuals across the globe, all because of its affordability, practicality, performance, and design. But today, we view how 9 generations prior to the 10th generation Honda Civic has made this car once again a hot seller for generations to enjoy. This is the 2019 Honda Civic SI Sedan. Performance, practicality, all for a great price. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Honestly Bad or Albert here, and today I am reviewing a 2019 Honda Civic SI Sedan. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications, because you will not want to miss the comparison video between this car and my 2020 Kia Forte GT, scheduled to release exactly a week from the posting of this video. Don't forget to hit a like for that YouTube algorithm, and let's get straight into the review. Starting with performance, Honda opted out of using its famed 4-cylinder VTEC engine by using a normal 1.5-liter turbocharged direct injected 4-cylinder. This engine is producing 205 horsepower at 5,700 RPM and 192 foot-pounds of torque at 2,100 RPM. The Civic Si sends this power to the front wheels through a 6-speed manual transaxle with a limited slip differential. This will get the Civic Si Sedan to 60 miles per hour in a smooth 6.6 seconds from a dig. Again, the Si is only available in a 6-speed manual transmission. Another feature that Honda has put in its lineup is an electronic parking brake. Sorry for all the manual parking brake enthusiasts out there. The Civic Si Sedan also comes with an adjustable ride suspension with a more aggressive coil springs, lowering the vehicle's stance and adding extra grip for hard cornering. Of course, I can't fail to mention the HDMI looking exhaust in the rear. Here are some clips. For styling, the Civic Si Sedan supports good-looking running lights and fog lights, knit together with black thick grills supporting the SI badge on the driver's side. Also, the bottom of the bumper supports 2 fake vents by the fog lights and 1 real one in the middle for intended purposes of cooling. The SI Sedan sits on some sweet-looking 18-inch multi-spoke wheels. The side view of the car shows some black accents continuing down towards the rear, with black on the bottom half of the side mirrors and the lower part of the window trim. In the rear, we have the Civic's taillights blending into the trunk, with the rear corner panels sitting right under the decent sized rear quote-unquote wing, and more fake vents and a HDMI port. Exhaust tip. The interior, the Civic Si sports a lot of hard touch plastic with red stitching, leatherette pieces, and cloth, seen from the doors and throughout the interior. The manual adjustable seats in the Si are cloth with more red stitching and representing the Si badge near the headrest stitched in red. Through the center console, you have more hard touch plastic with leatherette-like material. The shift boot is also leatherette material with red stitching, and so is the steering wheel. Now finally onto technology. Starting with the cockpit, we have the steering wheel with your usual multimedia function buttons and cruise control. A really cool feature that the Civic Si has is in the gauge display, you are able to switch through various screens to display things like boost control, throttle input, brake input, a timer, G-forces, and economy values. This is done through a very smooth and impressive looking screen. Of course, the SI has Sirius XM radio with generic speakers that is controlled through a touchscreen display, supporting Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Another cool feature I personally like about the Civic Si is the camera attached to the passenger side mirror, giving you visibility to your blind spot for changing lanes or checking to see if someone's there. The view is automatically activated when you use your turn signal to signal right, or when you click a button on the side of the turn signal stalk. Because the Civic Si is manual, the Honda makes the owner sign a waiver acknowledging the car does not come with safety features like forward collision avoidance. Interesting. The Civic Si is also equipped with a backup camera that is kind of lackluster and a sunroof. Now for my final thoughts. The 2019 and 2020 Honda Civic Si Sedan is a great daily driving car, providing a fun driving experience with the added bonuses of an everyday sedan. Though I do not believe this is the best version of the Civic, I still did enjoy driving the car around town. The car has an extremely light clutch that took some getting used to and had some obvious pumped in noise like most cars do nowadays. All in all, if you want a reliable, sporty sedan for around 25 grand, the Civic SI is a great option. Of course, if you are not able to drive a manual transmission, you will have to look at other options unless you want to learn how to drive stick. The only two downsides I find in this car is the lack of safety features and the clutch pedal feel, but those can definitely be overlooked if this is the car for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you love my content, come support my Patreon for some added bonuses or follow my Instagram Albert_2low4 for updates on videos and another look into my life. If you made it this far, here is a sneak peek to the comparison video of my 2020 Kia Forte GT and the 2019 Honda Civic SI Sedan. Life is a winding road with an eventual end, but you must take it upon yourself to choose how you get there.